Hey, it's Hannah. Hannah Baker.
Holy shit.
Settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically, why my life ended. And if you're listening to this tape, you're one of the reasons why.
This is a wild game of survival.
Bueno, y aquí estamos, y nos toca el estreno, uno de los estrenos del año, 13 Reasons Why, es una de las series más esperadas. Estamos acá con Dylan Minnette y con Christian Navarro. Nice to meet you guys. Thank you for this interview.
Thank you for having us.
I confess I don't like particularly high school stories, but this isn't a classical high school story, no? What do you think about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the goals with this was to make it timeless and nostalgic and accessible to all audiences, for people that are above just being teenagers to be able to watch and be able to connect with something, whether it's the music or whether it's the cassette tapes or Tony's Mustang, which is incredible, or it has this classic vibe to it that I think it just is a nice touch just to have and to keep it open for all audiences, and that's really, something that's really cool about it.
I think there's a lot of tropes in teenage high school drama shows, and I think it turns it on its head. We push the boundary a lot, and I think that's probably why. Yeah, I'll leave it at that. It pushes the boundaries a lot.
Yeah, it's a different point of view.
Yes, definitely.
And I'm shocked with the script. It's so complex. It's like a spider web, no?
Mm-hmm.
How do you deal with that in the composition of the characters? That you bring to the series.
I mean, I think I love those ups and downs and those reveals. I think it keeps us fresh while we're working on it, and I think it allows us to go places that maybe we wouldn't go if it was a traditional story. We make bigger choices and are a little bit more courageous in our work. So I loved it. I loved that up and down, the mystery of it.
You?
Yeah, I mean, same thing. It really just keeps us on our toes, like you were saying, and just and really makes for an intricate and very interesting and well thought out story, and all of the characters are so fleshed out, and that's what's amazing, is that there's such. Anyone could have made a lot of these characters one-dimensional or just make them just bad. No. But on this, like, yeah, the people did bad things, but they find a way to make you understand why they're coping with the way that they are, and they make you understand why they did it in the first place, whether you agree with it or not. And these characters take you by surprise. At least every one of them at one point surprise you with something at some point in the season, which is really cool.
And last year we have Stranger Things, with all the references to the 80s, and there is a main subject in the series about references to Star Wars, in your case, music.
That's
you talk about Joy Division. What about that?
That's exactly, that's something that really excites me. Yeah, exactly. I remember, it's funny, we were filming this, I think, when the Stranger Things trailer came out, and yeah. I ride a bike all the time on this. I have headphones on, so I'm walking out. I put it on. I was like, "Damn, they're gonna think we copied." Yeah. No, I'm kidding. It's really cool. And Brian Yorkie, our showrunner, is really very musically minded and really wanted the soundtrack to play a huge part in the show, and kept us all very involved and kept me involved, and all the posters of bands on Clay's wall. Are all artists that he asked me who I thought Clay would listen to, and I thought that was cool that he really kept me involved in that process. So that's nice.
And the chemistry in both characters, you, are particularly interesting because I think it's different sides of the same coin. No? Did you think that?
Yeah, I love working with Dylan. I think that our characters, we balance each other out in a lot of ways, and we're each other's confidant, and we lean on each other the entire series. And man, I just enjoyed working with Dylan. Yeah,
Same here.
Great.
Yeah. I enjoy working with me too. I'm just kidding. I enjoy working with Christian. I never enjoy working with me. Oh, Christian. Christian's amazing.
He's amazing.
You're very cool. Thank you very much for this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
If you want to know the truth, just press play.